Rosabel's here, and happy 6th birthday to Arknights Global! We'll be celebrating this with our carnival event, Ato. Doesn't seem that sunny and happy compared to the previous events, but it's a carnival! Woo! Starting with some quick info, you need to clear at least episode 110 in order to access the event. The event will run for 3 weeks starting on January 16, 2026, with the main story stages on the first week, EX stages on the second week, and S stages on the third week. But before we go on, the anniversary event is going to come with a lot of packs, and mayhaps you want to buy them. Well, you can save on some of that pack money using this video's sponsor. Loot Bar, the most affordable and safest packs trading platform in the gacha space. Loot Bar provides cheaper prices for the different packs on your favorite gachas, and new members will receive a coupon upon making an account, which can give you up to 20% discounts on your first purchase. Topping up is super easy for Arknights. Just select your pack, pay using the many local payment options available for your country, then redeem the pack in-game. If you're worried, Loot Bar has a high score of 4.9 on Trustpilot and has received tens and thousands of reviews, which is enough to show that their service is safe and effective. So come and join Loot Bar. Click the link in the description or the pinned comment to get another 10% off coupon for new users. So let's start this with the new operators. We will have 4 new operators in this event. Starting with the free unit, the 5-star Matsukiri. He's our very first strategist vanguard and is essentially our preview of this class before someone gets introduced. This is a class of vanguard that has 2 block and can support undeployed operators. For his talent, he increases the attack for defender and supporter operators on the battlefield and in the waiting zone by up to 12%, when he's been on the field for more than 30 seconds. Note that this only activates once per battle. For his first skill, it's an auto skill where we instantly get 10 DP, and one operator on the furthest end of the deployment waiting zone will cost 4 less to deploy. For his second skill, he will gradually gain 15 DP over the skill duration, get up to 70% attack, and will recover up to 10% of his max HP per second. When this skill is activated, all undeployed defender and supporter units will have their DP costs reduced by 1, and their max HP increased by 15%. This can stack up to 2 times and will be reset when retreated. The other 3 characters are pullable on the Hanabi Exiled banner. The 5-star of the banner is Kichisei. She's a spread shooter sniper who can deal damage to all enemies in her range, with extra damage to those in the front row. Her talent gives her up to 7% damage dealt for every different type of enemy defeated while she is on the battlefield, which stacks up to 3 times. For her first skill, her attack interval will increase by 0.5 seconds, but she gains up to plus 25% attack per attack, stacking up to 4 times for the skill duration. Her second skill will increase her attack interval by 0.7 seconds. She gains up to 80% attack, and each attack will inflict the following in sequence: 1.5 seconds slow, 1.5 seconds bind, and 1.5 seconds stun. Note that if the skill is deactivated then reactivated, it will always start with slow. The next operator is our newest standard 6-star, Haruka, an Abjurer supporter who deals arts damage unless her skill is active, in which case her attacks will heal allies instead. Her first talent grants a bubble to an ally within range after each attack interval, prioritizing the ally with the lowest health percentage without a bubble, providing 30% sanctuary. The bubble will break when an operator takes any damage after a short delay of 0.5 seconds after getting hit. Her second talent adds that when a bubble breaks, the unit it was attached to heals HP of up to 28% of Haruka's attack when granting that bubble. Her first skill grants her up to plus 60 attack speed, and when a bubble breaks, she immediately grants a bubble to an ally in the surrounding 8 tiles who does not have a bubble. Her second skill gives her an extra healing target, an extra bubble target, and when an ally is healed by Haruka, it deals up to 200% of the amount healed as arts damage to up to 3 enemies surrounding the healed ally. When this skill is activated the second time, she'll gain an additional up to 40% attack, and it becomes an unlimited duration skill. Her third skill expands her attack range, gives her up to plus 55% attack. Her attack interval decreases by 0.6 seconds. The sanctuary effect of her first talent is doubled, and she levitates enemies that attack bubbles for 2 seconds, and deals 80% of attack as arts damage every second to them. Finally, an abjurer that I think I'll start using regularly. Also, Wicked got me in the brain. I keep thinking about Glinda's bubbles. And finally, we have our newest Carnival limited operator, Hoshiguma the Breacher. She's our first 6-star Arts Protector Defender. First? Huh. Who can inflict arts damage to enemies when her skills are active. For her first talent, when her HP reaches 0, she enters a self-grasping state where she won't retreat and she will be unhealable, but she will continue to accumulate damage. She will only be defeated if she accumulates damage more than 200% of her max HP. Otherwise, if she hadn't been attacked for a few seconds, she will start healing HP and will exit this state when she reaches above 0 HP. This extra damage taken will be shown as a dark red bar filling up Hoshi's health. For her second talent, she gains up to 50 res and 35% attack through tenacity, which basically means that she gains res and attack the lower her health is. She will reach max res and attack if her health is below 30%. Her first skill is a defensive recovery auto skill with unlimited duration once activated. It gives her up to 70% attack and defense, and when she's attacked, she deals 175% of attack as arts damage to the attacker. Basically her base self-skill 2 but on X Games mode. Her second skill is an offensive recovery auto skill where she throws out her shield and attacks all blocked enemies with 3 hits of up to 90% attack, inflicting slow to whoever it touches and dealing up to 130% of attack as arts damage every 0.5 seconds. It also restores HP equal to 15% of the damage dealt by the shield. Note that this heal ignores her talent 1's healing restriction, and her shield will rotate around Hoshiguma with a collision radius of 1. The skill ends when the shield completes 1 full rotation. And her skill 3 will expand her attack range. She gets up to 100% max HP and 230% attack, and each attack hits up to 3 targets 2 times. This skill can be manually deactivated, and if you do, she retains her skill's effect and cannot be defeated for 11 seconds. Her attacks will hit 4 times. She redirects all lethal damage from all allies in range to herself. Then she automatically retreats after the duration ends. Some notes: her attacks while this skill is active can attack aerial enemies in her range. After deactivating her skill manually, her skill is considered technically still active, meaning Hoshi will still deal arts damage until she retreats. And the forced retreat at the end of the extra duration is considered a manual retreat, meaning you still get the DP refund. Hoshi really out here like, I will only die on my own terms! Like I said before, the last 3 operators will be rated up in the Hanabi Exiled banner. Like all limited banners, we will be given 1 free 10 pull upon logging into the event exclusive to this banner, and we will be given 1 free daily pull for 2 weeks for a total of 24 free pulls. Note that the daily pulls do not stack to the next day, so make sure you use them. Secondary rate-up characters include Gaviel the Invincible, Ea Fiala the Hivit Aska, and Pepe. And although Chen the Holongdae will not be rated up, she will be pullable in the banner. All of these units will also be available for sparking, where each pull gives 1 headhunting contract, which can be used as sparking currency. Most of these limited operators will cost 300 to spark, but Chen Alter will be discounted to 200 to spark, so she may not be rated up, but you can get her more easily. Contracts that are not used at the end of the banner will be converted to orange certs, which you can use to purchase materials when you're in a pinch. Also, as with all limited characters, if you pull 300 times in this banner, you will be given an extra Hoshiguma the Breacher, regardless whether or not you pulled her beforehand. In this event, we're going to be playing pinball with a bit of fortune on the side. We have the Fate Striker, which is a device we can activate to shoot a certain fate or a pinball that will follow a set path. This certain fate can stun and mildly push enemies it hits. When it hits an enemy, it gives favor, which is a bar on the top of the UI. If the certain fate hits an operator standing on the lucky seats, which are the tiles with stars on them, we will gain favor equal to the operator's block count. When the favor reaches maximum, we will enter the luck sack state. In this state, all fate strikers will continuously shoot certain fates, and the operator with the highest deployment cost will be deployable for free and will be deployed with additional SP. They will also not eat up deployment limit. If you manage to fill the favor again, then another unit will be made free and deployable. Once the luck sack state ends though, operators deployed this way will be automatically retreated, though their redeployment time is reduced. Honestly, I think this is a cool mechanic, though will probably be unstable for auto deploys. It's way better than those Dreambound tiles, so I'm in for it. Completing all the stages and challenge modes will award us with 40 OP. The farmable tier 3 items are Ori Rock Clusters, Aketons, and Coagulative Nodules. Each stage will also reward us with the 2 event currencies, Idle Chatter, and Celebrity Meet and Greet Lottery Ticket, though the former can only be obtained in the story stages. The Idle Chatters are going to be used in the Mikage Consultation Office to quote-unquote start a business. Basically, this is the event minigame for extra rewards. The Celebrity Meet and Greet Lottery Ticket will allow us to buy items in the event shop. Notable shop items are Matsukiri Potentials, Aesthesia, and Melanthus skins from the old CC, furniture, the usual resources and materials, and the infinite manganese ore and Loxic calls. Note for new players, I suggest you prioritize getting the furniture and the Matsukiri Potentials because this will give you purple certificates and distinctions in the rerun of this event next year. As for other updates, we will be having the Enmusubi Wishing Wall, where we can get from 200 to 800 a random daily for 2 weeks. We will also have the Traces of Time login event to get goodies and some furniture such as Haruka's scooter and a plaque. We will get our yearly potential for Savage. And speaking of free units, we will be getting 2 transfer permits for free as well as an outfit voucher. The outfit voucher can redeem 1 skin that is not collab limited, which is 18 OP or less. We'll get a senior operator transfer permit where we can choose between getting Grain Buds, Warmy, Spuria, or Baseline. And we'll also get a top operator transfer permit where we can choose between Bagpipe, Saria, Caster Aya, and Surtur. For free, guys. This is for free. Some quality of life updates as well. The friend list is expanded to 125 friends now because we need even more of them. The upgrade materials list of drops now sorts the operations based on the drop rate from the highest to the lowest, and the range of skills can be displayed in the operator's information screen. Finally, for recruitment, Passenger and Todifons were now added to the recruitment pool. Note that the recruitment tags will refresh with the update, so make sure you use your top operator tags before then. For operator updates, operator records and/or paradox simulations will be added for Catherine, Contrail, Hoshiguma, Kazemaru, Sand Reckoner, Papyrus, and Utage. Operator modules will be added for primal casters. This will improve their traits so that their attack increase to 110% against enemies under the effect of an elemental burst. Leveling it up will also improve their talents. For Blaze the Igniting Sparks, for instance, at level 3 it will improve her first talent to increase the damage of the attack when an enemy receives burn damage bursts, increase the amount of HP she heals, and adds an up to 10% attack buff for Blaze Altar. For the new operators, Haruka will be introduced with her class module, her Mod Y, which will improve her trait to deal damage to 2 enemies off skill and heal 2 allies on skill. And at level 3, it will improve her second talent such that when the bubble breaks, besides the heal, there will be a 20% chance for the ally to recover 1 SP. Chen the Holongdae will also be receiving her Y module, which will reduce her deployment cost by 8. And at level 3, it will increase her attack and attack speed and the extra effect when the stage has a water tile, but also at level 3, when her skill is active, the tiles in her range will be treated as water tiles, meaning she doesn't have to rely on the stage having water tiles in the first place. There will also be 2 specialized modules. Swire the Elegant Wit will get her specialized module for IS, where she'll have 30% less DP cost and DP consumption. And for each 1 DP consumed, the ally with the shortest redeployment time will have their redeployment time reduced by 2 seconds. At level 3, it will add to her first talent by adding 5 coins to her coin limit. She gains 1 additional coin and 3 attack stacks each time DP is consumed by this unit's trait. And for each Originium ingot owned, attack stack limits +1, up to 60 times. Pepe will get her specialized module for RA, which will significantly reduce her redeployment time if she's holding resources. At level 3, it will add to her second talent that it will reveal all treasure chests in the field upon deployment, and attacks deal 50% attack as AoE physical damage to enemies around all guard operators. When the main target is a resource, attacks create an aftershock, dealing 50% attack as AoE physical damage to all connected resources up to 10 targets. Where were you when I was still playing RA? As for store updates, we will have 2 new furniture sets with this update. The Shokuji Dokoro Mikage furniture set and the Higashi Summer Mansion furniture set. As for skins, we'll have a few new skins for purchase. This includes a live 2D skin for Thorns the Lodestar, Chen the Holongday, Pepe, and Eblana. And a skin for May, who got a glow up by the way, like I legit didn't recognize her at first. And there will also be a few rerun skins, including a special live 2D skin for Ea Fiala de Hevet Ashka, live 2D skins for Gavial the Invincible, and Chen the Holongday, and skins for Minimalist, and Poncyrus. And of course, for those with spendable money, there will be tons of packs for purchase to provide headhunting permits, OP, random materials, resources, and everything you would need to level up your units if you haven't been able to prepare. And that's it for this update. I'll be streaming the event open and I'm pulling for both Hoshi and Haruka. Hopefully I get them early. So I hope to see you guys there. Let me know who you'll be pulling for as well. But that's it for now. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!